Sustainability is, because everybody hears about sustainability, but what exactly does it mean?
Well, we go round and round on it, but it's really simple to say, it's really hard to do. Basically, sustainability means using what you need today from the planet without jeopardizing your children's or grandchildren's ability to get what they need from the planet. And that, you can break it down to anything. Using the dunes and the beaches and the mangroves today in a way that we can guarantee their survival over the next 3 generations. Native Americans in the North had a 7-generation concept rule, where our actions today would make sure you don't have an impact beyond 7 generations. That's the kind of thing, measuring your impact so that you don't, like let's say the water we use from our aquifers. How do we make sure we use the aquifer in a way that we can guarantee that our grandchildren will have that same amount of fresh water to use for their drinking water? Or how do we use the beaches today to make sure that the great-grandchildren of the lady who's cleaning our rooms will have a job in the future? And that's what sustainability is about. But it comes up with 3 things. You have to look at social issues, environmental issues, and economic issues. It's not only how can we make sure we keep making money today, or how can we make sure we only protect the environment, or how can we make sure only social needs are met, like schools and clinics, healthcare, all that kind of stuff has to all come together. And it's been proven that Cancun is the best example of what's not sustainable. If you look at how much money is moved on the hotel industry of Cancun, that's the miracle side of the really billion-dollar miles of beachfront in Cancun, and then you go to the city of Cancun and you see that Cancun has the highest rate of suicide in the country. Cancun has growing drug problems, schools with really poor quality schools, no drainage, all these issues are not being covered. So we know right away, our indicators are telling us this is not sustainable, meaning we're not creating a sound social and economic situation where people have an economic future in the region. So business, the hotel business is not helping to create a sound Mexican economy. And that's what so it's easy to say what sustainability is not. Unfortunately, we don't have too many good examples in the world of what it is. And so that's what we're looking at today. Another interesting element of sustainability is what we're doing replicable? If what we think is sustainable, like how we develop a hotel, how we build in, like among the mangrove and don't destroy it, whether we dynamite open canals so that we can have rivers here. What a lot of people don't understand when they go to hotels and they see these rivers, these canals through the rock, what has happened is that the hotel developer has blown up with dynamite from the surface to the aquifer. And you would never do that in other countries. You would not open up your aquifer for public use and for contamination from the air and everything. And so one of the things about sustainability is our activity replicable? Can we repeat that somewhere else and on a grand scale, and will it still maintain that criteria of not destroying for the future? And that's why we know what's going on here when we design golf courses with dynamited canals, when we have a plan to put 16 golf courses in the jungle. That's not sustainable because it's not replicable. You can't convert jungle into golf course and then say it's sustainable because you provide green spaces. So there's a lot of things. We have to look at the reality of the things. How are we affecting their current ecosystem, wildlife, that sort of thing, and future generations' ability to make a living on this ecosystem.